Hello, everybody. Let me just make sure I'm live. The Wi-Fi at my mom's house is not very dependable, so I'm hoping that we can go through this session without much difficulty. Anyway, hello and happy Monday to all of you on Guam, and a happy Sunday and a spring forward day to those residing in the U.S. I know it's kind of strange to be saying happy Monday when it's still Sunday here. I'm currently in Jackson, Mississippi. So this is where today's live is coming from. And I'll be here for the next 3 weeks. So for the next few weeks, this will be the time that I will come onto Facebook. So hope you'll be able to catch me, whether it's live or on the replay. So anyway, so I have not forgotten this live, so just catch me whenever you have a chance. So anyway, so today being the spring forward day in the States, it sure doesn't feel like spring in Mississippi. There's a cold front coming and it's been drizzling, so it's been kind of cold for this poor little Guam girl here. Anyway, so I figured let's warm up with some spring themed cards. And what I brought with me this trip was this Easter Bunny set. Actually, I brought this set and also this set as well. The Thanks a Bunch. This was a celebration set. And the reason I brought these two is my sister is born in the year of the rabbit. So I picked these up and I'm just going to give it to her because she will appreciate having some rabbit-themed stamps. So for those of you who are wondering, what did I bring this trip? So basically, not much. In fact, if you follow my stories in my page, I forgot the acrylic blocks. So anyway, so what I usually do is you'll see that I brought my watercolor pencils, one brush, my Stays-On ink, and I also brought a few bling, because you can't go wrong with these bling. And that's pretty much it. So the cards you see today will really show you how quick and easy and simple a card can be with minimal embellishments or minimal supplies that you need, right? So let's get started with today's cards. So I do know that this Easter Bunny is supposedly a bundled product, but however, this is out of stock right now, and it won't be available until May 15th. So even without the punch, this by itself is really versatile as well, and the images are actually pretty easy to cut out, as you will see. Okay, so let's get started with the cards. Oh, and another thing that I also brought with me this trip are the Enjoy the Adventure Memories and More cards envelope. And you'll see later on the cards that I made with it. This is great because the background's already done and it just makes for a quick and easy card. So let's get started. So the first card I wanted to show you are cards that I made with the Memories and More note cards. As you say, it makes for quick and easy cards, and it has a great, like ombre, watercolored background. And yeah, very quick and easy. So this is the bunny that you can cut out with the punch, but you can easily fussy cut it as well. I think with these cards, the hardest part for me is really just cutting out the wreath here. And this one, I had an ink spot left at my mom's house. If some of you might remember, if you're a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, this was the, I think last October set, and it came with a crushed curry ink spot. So I kept that at my mom's place and came in handy for this card. So anyway, so basically I just stamped the Easter eggs on the background as well. And there it goes. Happy Easter. These are the new frosted dots. I know they're out of stock right now, which is a shame, which reminds me to advise you, if you see something you like, get it, because things have been running out really fast. So not to be disappointed, you should order as soon as you see it, okay? So here's the one card. Here's the other card, okay? And really quick and easy, really simple. So another card I wanted to show you that I made is this one here. Okay. This one is based on a template with a card challenge, and that comes, I love card challenges because it gives me a point of reference to start with a card. So this uses the 2-inch circle punch that unfortunately is also out of stock right now, but should be coming back soon. And this is from, I think, the teacup set. I picked up a few paper that I brought with me. And this, my friend, is one of the new exclusive online embossing folder. I just love that. Very subtle. Good to have. Good basic to have. Okay. And here's another card that I made with the bunny. I actually really love this little bunny. I mean, he's got that mischievous, like, what, me type of a look. So cute. So this paper is from the Irresistible Bloom pack of designer series paper. And these, I went ahead and used the images from this set here. This is the paper pumpkin set. The bees and the saying are from that. Okay. So far, so good, right? And then this one, I just kind of used the blender brush and brushed on some colors here so that it's not stark white. And again, I used those frosted dots. Hi, Becky. Thanks for joining in. Anyway, so these are the bunny cards. As you can see, it doesn't have to be Easter, especially since this is the year of the rabbit. So you have a very good excuse to inject more rabbits into your cards. Okay. And the next card I wanted to show you is this card. I don't know about you, but have you noticed all these lattice, what do you call, lattice split cards lately? I just love it, and it just screams spring to me, and so I had to make one. And it's a good thing it's so simple because you know me, I don't do complicated 3D fold cards. And this came together really quickly, and I thought I would show you how quickly you can make one in today's video. Okay, so let's get started on that card. So let me put these away. And very simple. All you need is, is your standard vertical note card. So this is 4 1/4 and by 11. And I went ahead and scored it at 5 1/2. And let's do some cutting. Okay. Oops, here we go. So we want to cut at 3 1/4. Let me make sure. Let's see, 3 1/4. Hello, thank you for joining me today. I hope for those of you who are joining me, please leave a message and say hi. Would love to say hi back to you. All right, so that's the first step is 3 1/4. Okay, this will be the fold here. And with this piece, you will be cutting out the lattice or the fence, if you will. So it's comprised of, this is a 1/2 inch width, right? And this is a 1/4. So because it's harder to make the 1/4 for me, it's harder to slice the 1/4 at the end. I do that from the get-go, okay? So let's get started. So let me see, you can see this, right? So 1/4. So 1, 2, okay? So that would be this part, right? This part. And then the rest will be 1/2 inches. So you need 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. Okay. Whoops, what happened here? There. Okay. So how many have I done? That's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. So almost there. There we go. And usually what I do is I anchor it. There we go. I don't know why my thing is not holding it still. Anyway, so this you can save. I usually save this. Don't you save these? Oh, Becky, I'm glad you mentioned to me because my mom's Wi-Fi is really, really bad. So I suspect that's what's happening. So I do apologize. I don't know what else to do, but hopefully you'll be able to plow through this and watch it to the end. I'm going to have to think of something else to do if it's really unpredictable like that. But thank you for letting me know because I was wondering about it. I might have to go to my sister's house next week. Okay, so this is just a piece of washi tape that I'm using to build my fence. So I like to start at the bottom because you know where the bottom will be, so might as well put it there first. So there we go. And then I work backwards again. So you just space it out according to how your aesthetics are. Okay. Okay. And I've also wondered if I could probably emboss it too, but I don't have a lot of the embossing folders, so not sure if it will work. So there you go. And then the next thing is you take this portion and then you glue it. Again, it really depends on, there's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just whatever you like it. And so this looks like a right combination. Or actually, if you just put it here, okay. And let's see, we'll just put this here, put this there. Yeah, that looks about right. So now comes the gluing. So what I do is I usually, let's see, I think this was the back. Let me go ahead and glue this down first. I'm using glue because in case it's not right, I have a little wiggle room later. Okay, so that looks about right. Oy. Let me do this. I think that's it. Okay, so that looks about right. So then we will start putting in the dots then. I just dab a little dot because a little goes a long way. You don't really need a lot. Okay. And there we go. There we go. So that's all there is to this card. Very simple, right? Okay, there we go. So then we're doing on this side again, repeat on the other side. Now I can imagine this with even different colored cardstock too, but white just screams spring, the white picket fence notion. Okay. I hope you agree that this is very doable, very simple to do. And there you have it. Okay, so now I'm going to have to get a scissors and cut off the ends. And then slowly peel this off, right? Oops. There you go. Oops. Let's do that. Got stuck again. Okay, there. Never mind. So there we go. And there you have the structure for your lattice card. And this particular piece, then you just glue it onto here. And there you have your lattice card, right? Not hard at all, right? So this is how I originally learned it, is putting the paper, the DSP here, okay, like this one here, like this. But as I was making this, I thought, why not glue the paper onto the back of this? So that's what I did with this card, is I actually glued it. It doesn't give it as airy of a look, but I think it still has that look. And that way, I think you have more space to write, and it showcases the designer series paper on both sides. And when you glue things, you don't have to worry about the back, if you know what I mean, right? So I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you like this airy look, or do you like a more solid feel to the cover? I don't know. I think they're both all right. But I'd be curious to know what you think. Which one would you prefer, right? Anyway, so yeah. So that's the fun new thing that I'm seeing online that everybody seems to have caught on. And I think it's such a cute little card for spring. Oh, and this one's also one of the new embossing folder too. But anyway, so that's the cards I wanted to show you today. And hopefully it will inspire you to create some cards as well for the spring. So let me bring these cards out again. For those who are joining late, these are really simple cards to make. And this bunny set, honestly, don't even need to be a Easter card. They could be just any spring type cards. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining. And I do apologize if the connection isn't good. I'm going to have to work on that next time. But thank you again for joining me, whether you're joining me live or on replay. I really appreciate it. So do leave me a note in the comments section and just say hi. Hopefully I will see you again next week. All right. Thank you again for watching. Bye-bye.